Hello and welcome everyone to part 15 of the Saxon Let's Play. For Total or Attila we continue where we left things off last time. And the Geats have declared war against us. The King in the North. So we're now turning to face them. We were obviously pushing down to finish off the Caledonians. And obviously see if we could hit the Western Roman Empire as well. Ebdanians are over here, we're trying to clean them off as well when we get an opportunity. And the Varinians, we were going to send a small fleet when we were ready to bring them all down. Just finished with that last army. So my king in the north, Geats, is here. A mighty, mighty king. How old actually is he? He's 52. He's done well. Obviously got Emma, Attila. Many a son. And some daughters. So hopefully that will do well for all of us. Our family seems pretty secure. Pretty balanced. At the moment obviously got one tax rate we want to go up to well. Yeah, keeping things balanced is probably alright for us now. So I brought this army back here because with it we want to keep pushing. Now this army here, we are fortified and we're hoping that we can take out the Caledonians that were chasing us. Now we're fortified. If they want to come for us, they can. If not, well, that's their problem. So with Geats, I was going to pull my arm up here. We can't get reinforcements over here anytime soon. So I'm going to, well, I've got loads of cavalry on the build. I'm going to get a load of mercenaries. I'm going to get some slingers, some javelins, some archers. I'm actually thinking a couple of pikes to block off any entrances. And then I want to get these Saxon lancers. With the Saxon spears, I should be able to hold. See, the economy's obviously dipped down, but that's not too bad considering. We'll have a lot of cavalry if I do that. I'm going to get rid of one unit of cavalry just to throw in. Where is it? Yeah, one of these guys, just so I do have a heavy. Excuse me, a heavy infantry unit that I can throw in rather than having to throw my general in straight away. So that's the plan. We're just going to hold them at range for now. They've obviously left their capital open, which is their only territory. So Geats, actually we've got these guys coming up behind them, but we're going to bring Geats up as well. Oh, we moved just to here so that these guys couldn't come back out and hit us here. I've had a few of you suggest that I then see if I can pay, I think someone said paying people to go to war with Gaul or the Franks or something. But actually I want to kind of pull in Gaul and just the Franks here anyway, so that's not a problem. I want to be able to attack Gaul. So I mean I could go and attack Gaul with this army. I've got 3 regions, but as I said, I could push in with Geats here. We should be able to take these guys down. I should be able to do it. So I'm going to risk a... Actually, no, I don't want to risk it here, actually. No, I don't want to risk it just yet because the Franks... I'm not ready to take out the Franks just yet. So if anything, I'll send another army to do that, and I want to swoop out Flavum first. Okay, so I'm going to bring Geats up here first. Bring him up over there. These guys are just holding here. In fact, that should probably... Do we have anything going down per turn? No, we don't. Torp, we can try and convert that at some point. We need to get paganism up a bit more. Okay, so I will build one more. We'll get sucking Saxon spears. Now we'll just get Nordic Levy because we're only going to disband them. No point getting decent troops. So we can actually move these guys, but not far, so we might as well stay fortified. So we're going to have to see what happens, wait and see what happens there. Londinium, we're trying to get things under control despite getting a pestilence here. We're getting the Germanic paganism to be the highest there. Converting over to that Torp, their pastures, fishing jetties. What do we have over here? We have military jetties, and here we've got fishing jetties. That's good. Could go for market stalls, or we could go for that. We've already got one of those there. We can't get any other variations. Lead deposit. It obviously does give us more public order. Public order is actually okay. That's because we've got the fleet here. So the ships. Ready for orders. So we'll see. That's converting this bit with the extra religion. I've got goat pens here. Could go for an... Oh no, we can't afford any more priests, so we can't rather fit them in. Okay, in that case, I just wanted to see my summary. No, we're not going to start migration. Imperium. It just has the great power effects. Apparently that's going to be rebalanced in a patch, which I think actually will probably, by the time this video goes out, probably will be out at some point today. I think the Tin Men are out. I think. It's the Tin Men update. Which is the patch to accompany the new Celts DLC, which I'm not going to be covering for a while because I don't like the pacing that CA are releasing DLCs at right now. And we're going to try and fight this one. We've fortified up, so they've got to come on into us. Try and hold them at one area and then flank out with my cavalry. Obviously they're going to be hitting with another army as well, but we'll see. Here we go. But yeah, I've shared my thoughts on the DLC and stuff like that. I'm going to get into it again. Something people seem to completely have blanked out, the fact that I said in the video. Some people say, oh, why don't you like the content though? What's wrong with the Celts? I never said anything's wrong with the content. I actually quite like culture packs, and I like the Celts are getting some more attention. Even if it is DLC, and again, you know, people sort of saying, well, you don't have to buy the DLC. It's like, well, no, I don't have a problem with the actual content. It's, you know, that's not the problem. But anyway, I'm not going to get back into that again. I should also say, people have been saying, could I rename my settlements? Because you can rename settlements in Attila, which is pretty cool. Could I rename them after Game of Thrones locations? No, I actually quite like leaving settlements named as they kind of are intended for the period and things like that. But what I will offer up is Game of Thrones related names for my armies. So for next part 16, get Game of Thronesing basically, with thoughts and suggestions for what I should name my units, my armies rather. I'm more than happy to name them Game of Thrones related. I've got the Game of Thrones season 1 to 4 box set. And I am on the last few parts. Actually, yeah, that's the way I want to do it. I'm on the... I think I've got 3 or 4 more episodes of season 4, and then I'm done. I've got to wait until season 5 comes out, which is in April. Excited. Right, just redoing these because I forgot you could spread them out and then tell them to go into Spear War, which saves a lot of extra men, which means I can pretty much have every angle covered, and then we'll just throw more men in as and when we need them. I'm going to cover all round, just because I don't know where the enemy's coming from. It's smart for them to hit me from all sides, to be honest, to keep me on edge. I'm only going to leave that back one open, obviously, unless that's where they're going to attack through, and then I'll redistribute men to it. I've got Nordic warriors, which will take off far at will for now.
Missiles ready. We will pierce
Put some of these slingers around, and again we'll redistribute once we can see the enemy. Incoming general to here. Onager. We'll go for flaming shot for now. Again, we'll redeploy them when we know where they are. We've got deployables as well. Let's get some stakes across here to stop cavalry. Enemy cav wildly charging on in. I'm hoping they'll try and charge me from here, but we'll see. And we'll just try and slow them down with sharp stone beds. Here. And over here. They're blatantly going to attack from the complete opposite sides, but besides the point. Bit away, I kind of want to get my cavalry out to act as scouts anyway.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived.
Okay, so reinforcements coming from over there, which is a slightly smaller force. But their main force is coming from over here, which is fine with me. Okay, cavalry get out this side. For now, we'll focus all of our attention on these guys coming in over here. We'll shift these guys over here. And these guys to here. Get my warriors facing this way with my general behind. The rest of them can hold though. Send the cavalry up around there. We'll get them walking. These guys are going to run. I'm going to ignore those reinforcements for now. So my Saxon's covering, my spear's covering most of it. We shouldn't have to worry about any units getting in the gaps. But these guys are actually going to come up and hold here just because it is open. That's obviously got stakes across it, so we should be fine there. As these guys crash on in, we'll flank them and charge them in the rear. But we need to wait for them all to crash on in so that my cavalry can be more effective, or as effective as possible. Saxon spears charging on here. In they crash. Oh, and you guys really, Onager, do not need to be doing that, to be hitting that general. Right, you're going to go and hit these guys here. Get my general closer, I think, to the action. There we go, already broken one unit. Hit these guys, cav. Right, cavalry in here. Smash this lot. We're going in for their general with the Onagers. Keep taking these guys out. We have enemy cav coming in here. In you go. Right, so we're going to charge out with my spears here to pin the enemy cav. Try to catch these guys off guard a little bit. We may have to pull back in. They've broken there. We should get them here. My cavalry's managed to take out their archers. We're going into the Nordic hurlers. See a couple of units breaking over here, so I'm just going to pull these warriors up here. Onager's still firing on in. And we'll get the Onager to stop firing completely now. Off you guys go. Spears, hold your ground. Holding up over here as well. You guys go up there. Skirmishers, back you come. Warriors, in you go. General, in you go. Rally you lot. Go after these slingers over here. Cavalry, take out these skirmishers. Nice. That'll break most of them. Go, 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 go. Yeah, they're all breaking that first unit, so we can turn around and face their reinforcements now, but obviously we still want to take down as many of these guys as possible. So, one of you guys needs to come up here. Take down the slingers, then deal with the rest of them. Ignore the spears.
Your unit has used all its ammunition.
Take down as many as possible, then we need to catch up with this lot.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
You guys over here.
Deadly missiles.
Slingers to here.
Warriors ready. Missile armed warriors.
General over here this way.
Orders. Airmen ready for battle.
Hold the line. Okay, cavalry over here. Yeah, leave those 7 going. Right, you guys in here. Little group into the big group. These guys are nearly down. They'll have them by the time we get up there. So 100 of those guys. Yeah, let's take them down there. Where are we breaking? Breaking over here. That's it. Warriors, go kill them. So my spears over here, perhaps. Yeah, they're going to get munched out here. They're getting munched. So we could probably save them with a good cavalry charge from over here. Keep on, but right now I'm just want to kill as many of these guys as possible so we can keep pushing on basically with this army. I've lost one of my cavalry units, that's what we lost. Gotta let those guys go. I'm gonna flank on around with my warriors here. Punch into them here. Oh, I think I've taken a little bit too long, yeah, with my cavalry. So, over we come. Sorry, spears. You kept them held up, though, for long enough, which has allowed me to do what I wanted to do. Into this slot over here, please. Ooh, no, Cav, don't just stand there. There we go, you've got an attack order over here. Oh wow, they've broken through there. Didn't realise that. One of you guys turn around. Here we go. I assume that's their general? Yeah. There we go, catching those guys there. Cavalry's pushing on out. Keep getting these guys. I want to make sure, obviously, as many of them die as possible compared to the forces that I'm going to lose. Charge! Oh yeah, you're not firing at will, are you? Sorry. Totally forgot about that. It's fine, we punched them in the back though. We're actually breaking them just with slingers, because their morale's so crap without a general. One of you guys push through and catch these guys if you can. There we go, we've got a victory. So I'm just going to hit fast forward away, try and chase as many of them as possible. My tower's still having a chance to fire on them. Cool! That went well. Don't know why I took like a heavy breath there. Doesn't sound like healthy breathing. But we got him. We lost 1,000 of our men. There's friendly fire going on from the sodding towers here. But I'm hoping we've dealt a fair few losses to them. Okay, we lost 1,000, but they lost 3,597. They have 1,563 remaining. Cool. Cavalry obviously getting a load of kills there at the end. My warriors as well not doing too badly, and the spears just holding the ground for as long as possible, which is what I needed them to do. So it worked out well. There we go. And I am going to actually take on warriors. I know that obviously will affect my veterancy, but I'm going to have to fight another battle pretty darn soon, so I need as many men as possible. Because I'm going to look to push out to hit them back. Unless, of course, looks like they've fallen right back to there. Darn it. In a way, I guess it's kind of nice to see that the AI doesn't suicide its ships like it would in Rome 2, or it's, you know, if they've got a horde, they've got one unit left. I don't know how they're keeping afloat. Haha. But yeah, it's interesting to see them not go full on suicide with that. But at the same time, what does a one-man ship do? Or a one-unit horde do? So we got one of their generals there. We didn't manage to get the second one, which is a bit of a shame. And the Geats did not attack me, which is interesting. I don't have that much money, because obviously all of it's been spent on upkeep. So I've got to leave that full sat there to defend for now. But they've allowed me... They are allowing me to completely... Oh, damn. Sail past them. I think I just managed to pull my men away from before they took attrition there. General's leveled up. What do we want from you? Fine on food. I guess we should probably go for looting and yeah, we'll go for more cunning. Gonna take all these ships out in case we need to reinforce, whatever. Send my spy ahead. I might be able to do it. We'll have a look next turn anyway. That's that done there. Those guys should just be keeping happy. No, they need more than one unit to keep them happy. Dang.
Ready for orders.
Right. It's held by the Angles, who are, yeah, it is deteriorating. Treaties with the Franks, they don't like. Military actions against the Lombards. They would. I could probably make them happier by hitting the Western Roman Empire in some form or another.
Ready for battle.
And obviously, they're going to spawn some kind of garrison here.
Thirsty for battle.
Should keep pushing, really. I mean, I can obviously merge some of those spears together and then just get some mercenaries. But for now, we'll keep pushing through. So we'll see what we can do next. And if we're not obviously hit and sallied out on, we'll convert that. Oh, we've got more ships as well, which is obviously hitting our income. Okay, well, with this, we're going to chase these guys down. This province is sorting itself out, which is nice. But yeah, we're building these guys to send over to help out as well, if we needed them to. We've got construction options everywhere at the moment. We are positive on public order. We have the ability to get priests, so... But that does give us sanitation across all regions. Obviously that's growth and public order. Well, we could go for one of each, basically. But let's not do that just yet. Let's go for, most likely, better be going for lead mine. Which will obviously increase squalor. And we've actually got a problem here. So if anything, that needs the sanitation. That will obviously affect a bit more. So we should stabilise that first. But we might need 2 to do that. We'll get that going for now. Taking my time now to get everything sorted. These guys over here haven't done any upgrades for quite some time in my capital, but that's because we've been expanding out into Britain. And we can't have the amber trader because we don't have enough stuff there. Spies, obviously we could convert that over to a meeting hall. Hunting grounds for furs, yeah, that gets us food at the same time. This province is all about food, actually. It's earning us a substantial amount. I mean, if we actually went here and untaxed it, yeah, we're losing 60 food, yeah, total food. It produces 62. But yes, I won't be renaming the cities, but the armies... Heralds of the Great Giant, the Earthshakers, Spirit of the Forest, even these guys, the Aegis of the Oak, and the Wolves of War, as well as my fleet, are all open, the Sea Snakes, all open for you guys to rename, providing they're Game of Thrones related. I'll make these ones Game of Thrones, they have to be Game of Thrones kind of related names, because we've got the whole King of the North campaign going on, to be honest. But if you don't like Game of Thrones or you want to name them something different, then my Danes and Huns Let's Play, I've opened, or rather offered, the exact same thing of you guys being able to name my units, or my armies rather, and you'll be able to name them probably something you prefer. We're getting hit by a fleet and an army, and I don't like that, so I'm going to retreat if I can.
Stopping for now.
If they're going to keep on pushing. Yep, they are. Right, well, I'll have to... Oh, damn. Potentially, this is my faction heir, so I don't want to lose him. I don't know about the auto-resolve chances there. But thankfully, that is a perfect time for me to wrap up this part. You guys let me know. I know I'm up against a proper navy for some part of it. I don't have any archers to set fire to enemy ships, and I'm going to have to work hard to take them down. If I can mob their general early, that would be great, but he's going to be a pretty strong troop. I'd have to send my Nordic warriors up against him to have a chance. The other units, not so much of a problem, and they do suffer from seasickness because they're not the Danes, which have an aversion to seasickness. Or rather have a trait ability which stops them being seasick, which is good. But the rest of them I should be able to take down with just superior quality spears and lots of slingers. Anywho, hope you enjoyed this part, guys. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, take pride in joining the Legion. Until next time, ciao for now.